Welcome to Cargo Express by Cargo Insights. Let's dive into the latest insights from the logistics world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the Lok Sabha on the ongoing West Asia conflict, reiterating that the safety and convenience of Indians remains the government's highest priority while calling for a united voice from Parliament on the crisis. CJ Darsal Logistics has inducted its first heavy-duty battery electric vehicle in partnership with Volvo Trucks, becoming one of the first companies in India to deploy this technology in commercial freight operations. The inauguration of Noida International Airport at Jewar on 28 March 2026 is expected to transform the Delhi NCR property market, shifting the Yamuna Expressway corridor from speculative momentum to fundamentals-led growth driven by real demand. The Indian government has restored full incentive rates under the RoDTEP scheme for all eligible export products effective 23 March 2026, providing relief to exporters battling surging freight costs and logistics disruptions from the West Asia conflict. Sultan Ahmad Al Jaber, CEO of Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, condemned Iran's attacks on shipping in the Strait of Hormuz as economic terrorism at the CRAV conference in Houston, warning of mounting damage to supply chains and livelihoods worldwide. A high-value consignment of blast furnace slag and TMT bars shipped by Tata Steel for Larsen and Toubro has successfully reached Guwahati from Kolkata via the Indo-Bangladesh Protocol route, highlighting the growing efficiency of India's inland waterway network. The Drugs Controller General of India has intensified regulatory surveillance over the supply chain of GLP-1 weight loss drugs, conducting audits and inspections at 49 entities across the country to curb unauthorized sale and misleading promotion. DTDC Express has partnered with Himachal Road Transport Corporation to move sealed courier consignments through HRTC's passenger bus network, bringing organized express logistics to mountainous regions traditionally underserved by structured delivery services. India's total merchandise and services exports rose to $714.73 billion during April to January of FY 2025-26, registering a growth of 5.26% over the same period last year, backed by a strengthened policy framework and a 6.9% compound annual growth rate over 4 years. The Northern India Steamer Agents Association hosted its Business Forum 2026 in New Delhi, bringing together senior leaders from Concor, DP World, APM Terminals, Maersk, RITES, and the Ministry of Railways to deliberate on intermodal corridors, FTAs, IMEC, and BRICS. Hapag-Lloyd and the Government of India have signed a letter of intent covering the reflagging of up to 4 vessels under the Indian registry, the development of a sustainable ship recycling ecosystem, and strategic collaboration on Vadhavan Port. Worldwide flight services has significantly reduced truck processing times at Milan Malpensa Airport using an SMS-based warehouse door assignment system, bringing average service time down to 48 minutes at Italy's biggest air freight gateway. Senior trade officials from the United States and China met in Paris ahead of an expected summit between President Trump and President Xi Jinping, with discussions focused on tariffs, rare earth exports, high-tech export controls, and agricultural trade. The Air Cargo Club of Delhi successfully hosted its annual ball 2026, welcoming over 500 members of the air cargo and logistics fraternity for an evening of networking, camaraderie, and celebration. More surcharges and longer shipping routes are adding up to 55 rupees to the cost of each garment exported by Indian apparel companies, with the emergency war surcharge raising freight costs by approximately $1,200 per container on Gulf-bound cargo. Elastic Run has expanded its fulfillment network by adding nearly 2 lakh square feet of capacity across Bangalore, Delhi NCR, Mumbai, and Kolkata, enabling 2-hour, same-day, and next-day deliveries across key consumption corridors. Enlight Metals is expanding its supply chain network across multiple cities to strengthen industrial procurement operations and deepen its footprint across India's manufacturing and metals ecosystem. The Government of India has approved the relief package, short for Resilience and Logistic Intervention for Export Facilitation, with a total outlay of 497 crore rupees under the Export Promotion Mission to support exporters amid ongoing West Asia logistics disruptions. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and UAE President HH Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan aligned on the critical importance of ensuring safe and free navigation through the Strait of Hormuz, agreeing to work together for the early restoration of peace and stability in the region. New data from ACILS covering 150,000 suppliers across 40 countries shows that global supply chain ESG and compliance maturity improved year-on-year in 2025, even as potential business disruption alerts rose by 33% due to geopolitical instability and climate-related hazards. Thanks for watching Cargo Express. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.